And then she has some really cute shades that I have been wanting to try. I've been seeing people do their makeup with it, and I'm like, girl, yes, that looks good. So if it looks good on you, I know it's gonna look good on me. Of course, I'm skeptical because I don't use everything on my skin, but I want it because it's pink, you know, and I feel like it smells like flowers and, you know, all the things. I've been going like back and forth if I want to try it, and I don't know. I love it.
Comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am. Comfortable in my skin, cozy, comfortable in my skin.
Hey girlfriends and boyfriends, welcome back to another video. I'm Ashley if you're new. If you're not new and you're already one of mine, hey girl, hey boy, I thought I was just gonna call you back. So we're getting into Sephora things. This isn't gonna be like a super long video, but we're getting into the things of Sephora. So you know the VIB sale is going on. If you don't know what the VIB sale is, the VIB sale is when Sephora puts all their things on sale. If you are a Rouge member, I believe you get 30% off. Let me fact check that. I know the Sephora collection, so everything that Sephora sells is 30% off. If you are a Rouge member, you get, Rouge, you get 20% off. 20% off, and then VIB you get 15% off, and then Insider you get 10% off. And the way you can get these things is the more you order, the higher your rank is. So I'm a Rouge member and I'm able to shop now, so I'm excited about that. But I wanted to share some of the things that I'm getting with you, so I'm gonna pull up my cart and we're gonna chit chat about that for a little bit. So some of my must-haves, I am getting the lip sleeping mask by Laneige. So y'all know I love this stuff. I love it with a passion. I wear it all the time. I wear it to bed every single night. I just cannot function if my lips aren't moisturized and aren't hydrated, and these keep my lips hydrated. Now I was using the Fresh lip mask when I ran out of this, and I just felt like I didn't feel like going to Sephora and getting another one, but I was using the Fresh, and the Fresh does nothing for my lips. The Laneige, I can put it on at night and it's on when I wake up. Like, that's how good it is. So I advise you now, it's going to be a percentage off. If this is your first time trying it or whatever, they have the lip gloss and they also have the lip mask. I use both. I use the lip gloss throughout the day and I use the lip mask as well. So I'm advising you to use it. Okay? Put it on your list because it's definitely on mine. My Charlotte Tilbury. So I am actually out of my Charlotte Tilbury. Girl, I'm actually out of my Charlotte Tilbury flawless spray. I'm out of that, but that spray does wonders for me. Like, it absolutely does wonders for me. It makes my face feel like an airbrush, and that's so crazy because when I first got the product, it says something about, you know, airbrush, and being a girl that's been doing makeup for a long time, you don't see a lot of setting powders or setting sprays that make your hair girl, what am I saying? Calm down. You don't see a lot of like sprays that make your face look airbrushed or like flawless. That setting spray does wonders for me. Now I use other setting sprays like the Urban Decay and the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, but none compared to that. So I always have that in my repertoire. I'm gonna probably get 2 because they be out of stock of Charlotte, girl. They be out of stock. The girls are catching on, and I have to make sure that I have what I need. So I'm getting that. Another thing that I'm gonna get, now I don't think I need to get it because I have some like on stock, but this Take the Day Off, this is in my list, yes. So y'all know I use this to take my makeup off. I have not used a makeup wipe in over 3 years. I just don't use makeup wipes. They don't do wonders for me. When I put that balm all over my face to get my makeup off, it takes my makeup off instantaneously. Like, there's no residue left. And then I also like when I'm taking my makeup off, even though I put it on my hands, when I put my hands under the water, it's just like it comes off. So my hand isn't like sticky with the residue and oil of the foundation. My face isn't sticky with the residue of the foundation. When I was using makeup wipes, I had to use like 3-4 at a time to get my makeup off, and it still wouldn't be off my face for real. But me using that, if I didn't want to like do my skincare, which I'm gonna do my skincare every single night, but if I didn't want to do my skincare with that, I don't have to do it. Versus makeup, I'm gonna have to do it. So I have to get that. Like, that is like a holy grail. If you're not new here, you know I talk about that on my channel all the time. I'm forever gonna talk about it because it is like my top tier. When I say I cannot put on makeup if I don't have that, and then if I do put on makeup and I have like, and I realize that like I've ran out or something, I'm so sad because I just don't do my makeup without it, because I need to know when I want to take my makeup off, it's gonna come off. That is like, come on, that's top tier, top tier. Let's get back to the list. So another thing that's on my list of must-haves that I've already tried is my Milk Makeup. So Milk Makeup Primer. I love that primer. I am not a person that likes to do like a lot of the trending things. So like when I see things are trending, I be like, I ain't gonna get it. I'm just not. Like, people lie all the time. And TikTok is known, the girls are known for like overhyping things, right? And so this had gone like viral on TikTok, everywhere, Instagram. And I was like, I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna try it. Y'all, the primer speaks for itself. It grips. When I say it grip, you can literally feel it gripping your makeup. And I love that. For me, using a primer, I like to make sure that when I use the primer, it sets the base for my makeup. I never, ever, ever, ever. Now, when I first started doing makeup, I would just put foundation on top of my face. But I don't want the foundation to be able to get into my pores. And that's the perks of using a primer. But when I use that Milk Primer, like, it grips. I feel it literally gripping the foundation. And I was hooked. My face doesn't move too often, like, anyway, because your girl is just like that good with the face. But I was so shocked to see how it held up. I'm always like adamant about making sure that my primers are good, and it's specifically because I have very combination oily to dry skin, and so I'm more oily than dry. But I like to know that when I use a primer, I don't look like I'm sweating or anything like that. And that primer, it does wonders. It does wonders. I'm telling you, if you've never tried it, you have to try it. You have to try it. Okay, and then the last thing on my must-haves that I've always used is the body serum by Necessaire. Now, I use this body serum. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and the only reason I started using it was because I was like, okay, well, I use hyaluronic acid on my face, so let's see what it does for my body. And you know, like strawberry legs, you can see like the particles where your hair are. So I've always had strawberry legs. Girl, using that, oh my god, it makes my skin feel so nice, and it reduces the strawberry legs that I've always had. I didn't ever think that it would be a cure to the strawberry leg situation, because I'm gonna forever narrow my legs. Like, that's just that. But when I say it does wonders, and it has my skin looking like so smooth. I haven't had this product in over maybe 4 months, and it's just because I just be forgetting to get it when I go in Sephora, and then other times when I think about it, I don't want to go in Sephora. I just be feeling like it's a setup, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I just don't be feeling like, I don't be feeling like walking in the mall going to Sephora. So that was on my list, and I have to get that again. It does wonders for my skin, and I have been loving it. I've told you the things that I have to have. Now let's talk about the things that are on my list that, like, baby. So one of the things that I want to try is on my list. It is the Benefit face cream. So I've been seeing a lot of people use that on their face. I am not a person to run and try to use the best products on my face, because I feel like my skincare routine now is like top tier. I feel like I found it. But I am very skeptical about this Benefit cream. It's just something I've been wanting to try, and something that's been on my list, so I automatically have that on my list. Now, another thing that is on my list, so every time I go into Sephora, every single time it is out, the Patrick Ta Go Spray. Every time, well, OS spray, I don't know why I said Go Spray, but you know, his spray, his setting spray. They say it's so good, and people like use it all the time. Like, all the top people use it when they're doing, like, you know, action things, or when they're being really active and stuff, and their makeup is still intact. I want to try it so bad. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it, and every time I go in Sephora, it is out. So hopefully when I go in Sephora and get this, it is in the store. I need it. I have to have it. I don't want to order it online. I want to get it in person today. And even when I went online last time, like I went to Sephora a couple of days ago, when I went in there, it was out. So I'm just like, girl, I have to have this. If it's out every time I go, it gotta be like, it gotta be something behind it. So that's on my list, and I'll be getting that. Now, I am a fan of Patrick Ta, so he has some blush duos. I have been using the same blush forever. I just feel like when I find something that I like, I'm going to always use that. And so I'm trying to get out of that. And he has some blush duos that I want to try. Specifically like this pink duo. I don't know the name. I'll know when I go in and I see it or when I look it up. But I want it so bad. So I've been trying to like branch out and get different things. And yeah, I'm excited to try that for once and for all. Like I'm excited. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not gonna like it as much as I like what I have now, but the fact that I'm trying to branch out, because I feel like it's hard to find the perfect blush for darker complexions, but when you find it, you find it. And I found like the perfect one for me. It's not too red, it's not too neutral, it's perfect, and I love it. I actually use Raisin by MAC, or I use the blush that's in my Morphe palette. I have been loving those, and I don't know, I love it. I love it. Another thing I want to try, like I told y'all, I'm not too keen on, you know, using things for my skin, but I want to try the Paula's Choice liquid exfoliant. I don't know, it's something that has been on my radar for a long time, and I have been like going back and forth because y'all know I love my Clinique toner, and I feel like if I use that exfoliant, I probably won't use my toner, but I love my Clinique #2 toner, and I've been going like back and forth if I want to try it. But I mean, it's VIB sale time, it's a percentage off. If I don't like it, I don't like it, but I do want to give it a try because I have been wanting to try this forever. So I'm gonna use it, and I actually see like a lot of people using it on TikTok and everything like that. That wasn't why I wanted to use it. I actually saw it in the store, and I was like, this sounds good, but of course I'm skeptical because I don't use everything on my skin. So I was like, I'm not gonna, you know, play with it. I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. But when I tell you that I want to try it and I'm ready to try it, I'm ready to try it. So I had gotten out of my phase of like wanting bum cream and one of the sprays, but at nighttime I have been finding myself like spraying my perfume. And one thing about me, I don't play by my earrings, I don't play by my perfume. I don't want to overuse my things, so I want to go buy me one of the Sol de Janeiro body mist. I don't know which one because they came out with the pink one, and I never tried it, but I want it because it's pink, you know, and I feel like it smells like flowers and, you know, all the things. So I want to try that one so bad, like so bad. So we'll see if they have it in store. It's not something that's like super on my radar, but I do want it just to spray myself. I had been putting the bum cream and the spray on prior to me starting to put on the EOS lotion, which is bomb, by the way. But I either do EOS lotion or I do body butter, and so I had been doing that, but when I ran out, I never re-upped. I just kept going with the EOS and the body butter, EOS and body butter, EOS and body butter. And I feel like I want to go back now, only because I want the mist. So I'm gonna get the bum cream and I'm gonna get the mist, and we're gonna see how it works out. But that's on my radar this time. And I can say for me, I have been, when I was using it, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I've been using body creams, but the bum is so light and airy, and it makes it easy to get in the bed after you've taken a shower or, you know, whatever. Because during the day, I don't put on the bum cream. I only put it on at nighttime, so it makes it easy. I like to moisturize my skin, but I don't want to make sure that I want to make sure that I have something on that isn't too heavy. And so the bum cream gives me that, and then the spray is just like an added extra because I like to go to sleep smelling good. So that's on my radar. I only have 2 more things on my radar this time because I absolutely have everything I need, like almost. But the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. So the liquid lipstick, I mean not lipstick, the liquid blush. I want to try that so bad. Like I told y'all, when I like blush and I just stick to it. But I want to try that bad, and the reason being is because I really like liquid everything on my face. So liquid foundation, liquid concealer, liquid contour, liquid. Like I love liquid things, and I feel like I feel like the liquid blush would be really, really potent on my skin. And then she has some really cute shades that I have been wanting to try. I've been seeing people do their makeup with it, and I'm like, girl, yes, that looks good. So if it looks good on you, I know it's gonna look good on me. So I want to try that so bad. And I want to try a couple of ones. It's like a reddish one, and then one that's like a really deep, like, not plum, but it's like, I guess a really deep red. Like, I want to try those, and I feel like I'm gonna like them a lot. So it's the perfect time for me to use it. I don't be wanting to spend, like, I'm just being realistic. I don't want to buy products for the full price when I can buy during VIP sale time. So I want to try it. We're gonna see how it works, and I'm excited to try it, but I hope that it works out in my favor. And then the last thing that's on my radar list is the blurring powder by Patrick Ta. So I just been on a high with him. I have actually been like researching his products and stuff, and y'all know Patrick is known for, you know, the beat face, the glam of everything. So I wanted to make sure that my face is like his at all times, you know. And I've been seeing really, really good things about his setting powder. One thing that gets me is like his setting powder has like a pinkish like hue to it, so I feel like that'll look really good on my warm skin, my warm neutral skin. So I want to try that. I always like use what I use Fenty. Fenty. I use Fenty's Cashew. I use Laura Mercier. I use, what else? And it's Playing by Makeup in Yolanda. So I use 3 that I use like interchangeably, but I want to use his because I feel like it's gonna do wonders for my under eye. I love a bright under eye, but I also love a bright subtle under eye, and I feel like that pink is just gonna bring out the under eye. It's on my list. I don't know why it's on my list, and I'm excited to get it, and hopefully it works out. So I'll be telling y'all, you know, if it works out or not, but hopefully it works out. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come in and chime in and tell y'all some of the things that I'll be getting on my Sephora list, some things I've never tried before, and then some things that are just like my go-to must-have surefire, you know. I wanted to get those things, and I'm going to get those things, and I'm hoping that you've heard something, you know, during this video that, you know, tickles your ear a little bit. And then if you've, you know, if it tickles your ear, let me know if you're gonna, you know, use it, if you've used it, if you liked it, if you're gonna get it, whatever. So yeah, I have to run. So I'm gonna end this video here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I know I love y'all real bad. I really love y'all. I truly appreciate y'all, and I love y'all so much. If you have not liked this video, please like this video. It helps me a lot. And if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe so I can officially be your girlfriend. And as always, in true Ashley fashion, I'll call you back. Bye.
Comfortable in my skin. Cozy with who I